Solve the following a system of equations by matrix methods. Now you have x, y and z. So system of equation, this is an equation of a plane. Y equals mx plus c is the equation of a line, but x, y and z when we have, so just assume that there are two planes and they are intersecting somewhere, and that intersection needs to be found out. That will be certain x, y, z value, right? So in order to do this, we need a matrix method. So 2 by 2, 3 by 3, all these matrices will be solved by the similar method. On the left hand side you have x, y, z, so you will take the coefficient of x, y, z. But remember that the planes may be parallel, the planes may never intersect. So always see first of all that the determinant of this particular solution is giving you a proper value or not. It has to be non-zero. So the coefficient of x, y, z will be called as a, x, y, z will be called as x, and 3, 10, 1 will be b. And how do we write this? X will be equal to a inverse b. So we have to find out the a inverse. What is a? A is all these x, y, z, the coefficient. So a is 1, 2, 3, y is 1, 3 and minus 1, and z is -1, 1 and -7. So in order to find out the determinant, let us see the determinant. 1, you'll get 3, 1, minus 1, minus 7. I hope you have a fair idea about finding out the determinant. 2, 3, 1, minus 7 for 1, and then -1, and then we have this 2, 3, 3, minus 1. So this is going to be minus 21 plus 1, it is going to be -20. The -20 into 1 is -20. So write -20 here. So this is minus 14 and minus 3, it is minus 17, minus 7 into 1, so plus 17 it will be. 2 into minus 1 is minus 2, and then 3 is a 9, minus 9. This is going to be minus 11, minus 1 into minus 11 is plus 11. So 11 plus 70 is 28, 28 minus 20 is 8. So you have a very legal value, valid value of the determinant of A, so that we can proceed for solving the system of equations by matrix method. So first thing first is find out the determinant and see whether we can go ahead or not. Otherwise you have to say that the solution doesn't exist. Right. Now coming to A inverse. A inverse is adjoint of A divided by the determinant of A. What is determinant of A? We just found it. 8. Let us see the adjoint of A. Adjoint of A, you have to find out the cofactor of each and every value. Then the cofactor matrix will be formed, and then we'll take the transpose. So I'll show you a few values of cofactor. Let us say we are finding out the cofactor of the first row. So this is C11, this is C12, this is C13, this is C21, C22, and C23. This is C31, C32, C33, right? Now, C11, C12, C1, let us see how this works. You already know how to find the cofactor. So it will be minus 1 raised to the power I plus j. I is the row and column. So I1 plus 1. Here also minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2. Then we have minus 1 to the power 1 plus 3. This will be done for all the values, right? I'm just showing you 3 of them. So minus 1 to the power even will always be 1. Minus 1 to the power odd will always be -1. So this will be, see, C11 is what we have already found this value just now. C11, this row and this column you have to leave. You have to get 3, 1, -1, -7. Similarly, C12, you'll get 2, 3, 1, minus 7, which we already did while we were finding out the determinant. So 2, 3, 1, minus 7. Then C13, first row, third column you have to leave, and others you have to write all the other values. So you'll get 2, 3, 3, minus 1. And since we have already found out the value, I'll quickly write the values here. This is minus 20 we got. Here also we got minus 17, if you remember. Because you're not going to put the sign, because sign is going to change just now. Some of this value will have a different sign. So I'll just write negative 17 here. Here also I'm going to write, it will be minus 2, minus 9, so negative 11. But since C11, C13 will be of positive side, the C12 will be negative sign. So it will be plus 17. I hope you'll be able to do all the cofactors, right? Now let me write the cofactor matrix here. After we find out the cofactor matrix, we will have to take the transpose of this matrix. So I am writing all the values, minus 20, 17 and in minus 11 I told you. Other values I hope you'll be able to find out. So these are all the values. So you just have to see that these C11, C12, C13 will be replaced by the values we have found out. Other values you'll do it like that only. So now let us take the transpose. So row column changing, minus 20, 17, minus 11. Here we get 8, negative 4 and 4. This is 8 minus 4, 4. So let me just write that. There is a slight change here. 4 minus 3, 1. So just read minus 3 as 4. Now you have to divide it by the determinant, that is 8. So this is the determinant divided by 8. Now A inverse into B. So you have to take multiplication of this particular value which we got with 3, 10, 1. So let us multiply this 3, 10, 1. So 1 by 8. I'll show you one of the value. Minus 28, 4 and 17, negative 4, negative 3, minus 11. And then we have, as I said, it is 4. Just read it as 4. It is not negative 3. 3, 10, 1. So multiplication, matrix multiplication is up to you. I hope you'll be able to do it. So like first value I'll tell you, minus 20 into 3 plus 8 into 10 plus 4 into 1. So x, y, z will be, so whatever value will come, let me tell you the value will come as 24, 8, 8. Once you compute it, so you have to divide it by 8 also because there is already an 8 outside. So 25, 4 divided by 8 is 3, then 8 divided by 8 is 1, 8 divided by 8 is 1. So x becomes 3, y becomes 1 and z becomes 1. Okay. So this is for 3 by 3 matrix, system of equations by matrix method. This is how you have to solve.